Okay, so it's time for your DashCamDeets. Alright, so the search is still on for the gunman who shot 2 police officers in Ferguson. Powdered alcohol could soon be on shelves across the country. Have you filed your taxes? Well, beware, there are some IRS scams you need to look out for. And President Obama appeared on Jimmy Kimmel last night. 2 cops that were shot in Ferguson. Police are still looking for the gunman. So far, police have interviewed a number of people, a number of witnesses and people that were there on the scene. The shooting happened Wednesday during a protest where people were protesting, or we weren't really protesting, where people were happy about the fact that the police chief was stepping down from his position there. Attorney General Eric Holder has called the shooter and the gunman cowardly, and the parents of Michael Brown, which is the whole reason why there's this big tension going on in Ferguson, they have even condemned the shooter, like, obviously shooting and killing or trying to kill is not the answer. But the 2 police officers are okay. They went to the hospital and were released immediately. One was shot in the leg and the other was shot in the face. So thankfully they're okay. So powdered alcohol, it's alcohol that comes in these little packets, and apparently you can mix it with some water and you have a single serving of an alcoholic beverage. It comes in different flavors like kamikaze, or I think like Long Island, or different things like that, but it's powder. A lot of groups and people are concerned because they're afraid it could get into the wrong hands, maybe the hands of children who may mix it with water, or worse, try and snort the powder, or trying to mix it with other alcoholic beverages. And the federal government has approved it, but some states, including Texas, is saying, hey, we are not for that, and there's a bill in the works that could ban it here, and other states are trying to ban it as well. So we'll see what states actually agree with the federal government and actually let it get to the shelf. We're like a generation of people trying to be healthy, and powdered alcohol just sounds like some chemical that you don't need in your body. I don't know. You could argue that alcohol itself, you shouldn't be drinking alcohol anyways. Who knows? But what I do know is I won't be partaking in the alcohol. Alright, so if you haven't filed your taxes yet, the deadline is of course April 15th, so you got about a month. And so far, I think at least 366,000 people have been targets of these scams. These people perpetrating to be tax officers are calling and saying, hey, you owe taxes and we need you to pay right now or else you're going to go to jail. And people are believing this and they're demanding payment and they're paying them. And, if the IRS wants you to pay them some money, they're going to find you. They're not going to call you. They're going to send you some letters. And they're going to do some legal situations, like they're going to take you to court. They're not going to call you and harass you, because that's just not what the federal government does. They don't have time to call you. President Obama, he was on Jimmy Kimmel last night, and Jimmy Kimmel has a segment called Mean Tweets. And so celebrities will read the tweets that people are tweeting about them. And of course, so many people critique President Obama every single day. President Obama has such a good sense of humor. I mean, even if you don't agree with his politics, or you do agree with his politics, you know that Obama is a funny man. He's cool, okay? And so he read the tweets. People are like, you should just drop him off somewhere and never pick him up. And he's like, yeah, do it.
President Obama some life hacks on how to be a good president. Haha. Like, I bet that would help. The LOL's redundant.
Alright, so that's all the news I have for you today. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, subscribe at WOBMillerTV, at DashCamDeets, and of course, as always, #Fox26 for life. Peace!